Hey friends, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. We're going to make a cute little tray with our country scene here. I haven't done this yet. Can you believe I haven't done it yet? So, I don't know why. I do have cutouts for this, but we're not using cutouts today. We're making a cute little tray. And I kind of repurposed this. This tray had stuff on it that it started to peel off. Yeah, it's kind of I don't know. I don't know what happened. Anyways, it is one that I won from ChalkCon. And for one reason or another, the paint on it, it started to peel off. I don't know if it's because it was outside of my trailer and it got really, really hot. But the paint and the chalk paste was peeling. I sanded it down. I refinished it, and we're gonna do this cute little transfer on it. So we're gonna do some watercolor. Haven't done that in a long time. So wish me luck. There's a lot on here. I actually pulled out a second transfer so that I don't have to wash the transfer in between. Okay. So if you don't know how to do watercolor, what you do first is you do the background like this. The background will all be in black. So I'll do the background in black. I'll probably wait to do the words until after. I'll do all the other little detail. Then you go in and you watercolor it. So you can use paint or you can water this down. If our colors aren't working right, then I might throw in some paint because, I mean, you can use paint or chalk paste, but I like to show you how to use chalk paste because if you already have that, you can, but you don't have to. You could use regular paint and just water it down. So watercoloring is basically just that. Water in with a little bit of color. So it's more water than color. It's watered down. So we're gonna try this. See how Darlene can do. I don't know. We'll see if I can do justice to this, and hopefully the surface is flat enough. Okay, so that was another concern, that it's a little bumpy in areas, but I think it's gonna be okay. Yeah, I sanded it really good, so there's only a couple areas that's a little bumpy. You know that feeling where it's like the grain of the wood. So I think it will be okay. All right, if you're out there watching, just say hello. It's a Hot Mess Monday with Darlene. And these are back in stock. So this Keepin' It Rural is back in stock. It sold out and then they brought it back. And I don't know if it's gonna stay, but it sure is super cute. So if you don't have it yet, you can grab it from my website. If you're a designer and you haven't grabbed it yet, you should grab it. Grab it this month. All right, let me go ahead and see who's here. Make sure I am live. And if you're just watching, just comment hi so that I know that you're here. Let me turn down my volume. Yeah, it was a busy day yesterday. I tell you, I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired from my weekend. You know, a lot of times you're refreshed from the weekend. I'm a little bit tired from my weekend. And those puppies are giving me a run for my money. This morning already, they're in there making so much noise. And I was like, where's Mama? Mama was in there with them. But I don't know what. They're just all over the place. And so I got up, I got changed. I went out there. I made a cup of coffee. I need to drink a cup of coffee. And I made Mama Sophie her food, and I put it in with her. Those puppies all go running to the food. I'm like, oh no. But they don't know what to do because they're not used to it. So she's eating the food and I'm trying to pull them back away. So it just might take me a little bit longer in the mornings. Who knows? I'm gonna do the best I can do. I'm gonna enjoy every moment with those puppies that I can. They're just so darn cute. All right, guys. Okay, so I'm sharing this to VIP. Let's see. Share now. Did I share it to VIP? I don't know if I did. Let me. Did I actually select anything? I don't know if I did. There we go. Okay, I did that time. It might be shared twice. Let me see who's here. It's a Hot Mess Monday. Hi, Doris, my sister. Hi, Carrie. Good morning. Hi, Karen Ross. Oh, yes, we will definitely pray for you, sweetie. Anything in particular? Hi, April. How are you? Hi, Sandy. Good morning. Hi, Betty. My puppy videos, precious. You know, they are just the cutest. They are so funny. I just love them to death. And you know, sometimes God just puts things into your path that you don't know. I never knew. Who knew? Who knew 6 months ago that I was gonna have puppies in my house? I didn't. I had no clue. But God knew. And it makes me laugh. I walk by and they're just the cutest, sweetest little things. They really are. So, hi Tina, how are you? Hi Darlene Barr. Good morning, Barb. Hi Chris. Hi Bridget. Hello Sarah. Let's see. Okay, I'm getting a message, but I'm gonna have to wait. So, anyways, yeah. Hang on one second. Let me just look and see. It's probably a scammer. Okay. All right. So it's not, but they're just somebody showing me found a dog that looks similar to yours. Wanted to check. Um, okay. All right. I'll get back with them afterwards. Okay, guys. Sorry. Sorry, it's not Chloe, but you know, it's always kind of people to do that because you know I would want to do that. I would want someone to do those things for me like they're doing, so I would do things for them. You know, we found so many dogs, I tell you. Over the years, my kids and I, we found several dogs. The dog that we found that escaped from the groomer, oh yeah, that one was really sad. It was the most beautiful dog. It was a Bichon. And it was just, we knew that it belonged to someone, and luckily it had tags on it. So but I was driving home, so I just I opened up the side of my van, and it just hopped right in. All right, so we're gonna try this out. We're gonna see how it works. Hi Lynn, how are you? Hi Vicky. You sent me a PM. Okay, about an invoice. Okay, Betty. All right, I will check it when I get done here. Hey Deb, how are you? Hi Barb. Hi Carol. Did I say hi? All right, so this is what we're doing, guys. We're gonna watercolor. We're gonna try. Okay, I haven't done this, so I'm gonna say that this is not really my. I'm not as skilled at stuff like this as some people, so we're gonna try it. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how it works. I think it'll be fine. Okay, so here's what we do, guys. Here is what we do. Hi Billy, how are you? So I'm gonna just apply it right onto here. Should I fuzz it? Probably should fuzz it. Probably should. Okay, I haven't fuzzed stuff in a while. Let me see where my fuzzing cloth ended up. You never know. There it is. Okay, it's stuck to a board. Of course it is. Of course it's stuck to a board. Let's fuzz our transfer because I don't want it peeling up the paint. So, hey Lynn, how are you? Holiday here. Oh, that's nice. Nice. Yay. Do I have a holiday today? Is it supposed to? What's your holiday? Okay. Oh. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay. Oh, Canadian holiday. Okay. Is it a Canadian holiday? I don't have I'm like, why do I not have a holiday? Okay. Sorry, I got a pain in my back all of a sudden. I must have slept wrong on it. Did you ever I'm like, why do I have that pain in my back? Ah. All right, I swear. It's always something. Okay, I'm going to just fuzz my transfer a couple of times. I'm just going to lay the towel down on it. It's going to be easier because this transfer is larger and it's just, we'll just fuzz it a couple times. This is a new fuzzing cloth, so it's going to get a lot of lint on it. Victoria Day. Oh, awesome. That's cool. Very cool. Victoria Day. I'm going to look that up because I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I should know all those things, but I don't. But I'm going to look it up because I would love to know what it's all about. All right. Fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. I woke up and I had 4 dogs on top of me. Hubby didn't put any of them back in their kennels. Yep. I woke up with dogs all over me, but Sophie was in her kennel, or in with the puppies, so that was a good thing. Let me put myself in the corner. All right. Hi Pam, how are you? I'm trying to stretch this out. I've got this pain in my back all of a sudden. I'm like, what did I do? Okay. Sorry guys. Just bear with me a second. I'm just stretching the muscle. It just feels really weird. Okay. I swear I'm not dying. I'll tell you if you need to call the number. I'm not going to say it because Siri might just dial it because you know how that goes. Okay, let me put myself in the corner. I'm trying to do that. Let me just do this. There we go. All right. Okay, so I want to fold my corners under first because I want to be able to peel it up easily. Okay, so I'm going to fold my corners under. That way I can peel it easily. We'll do everything in black. And then we're going to do all of our color. Okay, so we'll go in and we'll do our color. And then we'll go back and we'll do the black outline again. That's how you do it. Kind of, I guess. I don't know. I'm looking at it going, okay, is that going to work? Am I just going to mess it up? I don't know. Okay. We'll see. And those are supposed to be clouds, right? Are those supposed to be clouds? I think they are. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm not going to do the words right now. I'll do the words later. So I'm going to just do basically from here up, and then we'll go back and we will do our, we'll do our watercolor. And yeah, that's, and then we'll do our black again. Has anybody done this? Houston. Okay, so that's what I'm doing, and we'll just see. We'll see how it turns out. It's going to be fine. I promise. I promise. I've seen people do it. I think that's what I need to do. My fence is going to be black. You know, whatever color this is, it will be fine. I'm not going to stress. Love the transfer queen's birthday, but most importantly here, opening weekends of fishing. Oh, awesome! Opening weekend of fishing. That's so cool. I have a new fishing a Father's Day fishing thing. So I cut it out last night. I just didn't get pictures taken yet. Oh my goodness. And part of it is still in the laser. It was late. I turned the laser off and just left the wood in it. I was taking pictures all evening of other things that I cut out. It's such a huge process. I just need another person. I need another person to do all that. Tara handles a bunch of other things, so she can't handle anymore. Okay, I'm going to scrape off all the excess and we'll peel it. I have seen this done just in black and white, and it's stunning. You know, I'm going to do all this down here. I'm going to go ahead and do it. You know what? I'm not going to do the words right now, but I'm going to do the grass. I've seen it just in black and white, and I love it just in black and white, but I really want to color it in. Okay. Okay, time to peel. We're gonna peel. We're gonna move that. So just pull your corners up and get it loose. Don't rip it off like a Band-Aid. Okay, I'm glad I fuzzed because it's sticking pretty good. So I'm gonna peel from side to side. Okay, so I'm gonna get this loose, and then we're gonna color in stuff. So I need to color in the stuff that isn't black. Okay, so the stuff that's black, when I lay the thing back down, it's going to be black again. I love it like this, but I do want to color it. Okay, so you could do it like this, plain. Do I have another tray? I'm like, should I just set this down and do it on a tray? Guys, I have an idea. Sorry, I'm gonna do 2 for 1. So, guys, I have a tray right here. Let's hurry and just do the tray and do it just black. And we'll just keep it black. Okay, so since I already have my transfer already dirty. Okay, let's do this tray. And I'm getting stuff on it. Let's just quickly do this tray, and we'll keep this tray just black and white. Okay. So we need to do the other side. So I'm just gonna do I'm going to quickly do this so that I have one that's just black and white. Okay, does that make sense? And my transfer is already dirty, so I'm just going to try to lay this down and not be making a big old mess. So we're going to have our, okay, there we go. So yeah, I've been wanting to do one that's just black and white, so why not right now? Why not? Okay, let me try to get air bubbles out. So where do they go fishing? Are there big lakes right there, or is it ocean fishing? What kind of fishing are you going to do? I think that's really cool. My husband needs to my husband needs to go to Canada to fish. My dad went with my uncle once upon a time, and they went fishing in Canada, and they brought back great big things of salmon. Great big barrels, like 100-gallon barrels full of fish. You know those great big metal barrels? They flew them home. Okay, so I'm just going to do this tray. This is one of the Chocator trays. I'm just going to do this one black and white and leave it. I've been watching people do these, and I was like, I just want to do one that's black and white. And this transfer is already dirty. So why not just grab another surface and to have a 2-for-1. Like I told you, I need to do 2 things every day. I need to do 2 projects with you guys every day. So this one's just going to stay this color, and I'll set it to the side. And then this is one that was defective, the handles, so I'm going to have to grab other handles from another one. And I have stuff all over me. I'm going to grab a Clorox wipe my fingers really quick before I pull this. And hopefully we got everything. Okay. Yeah, that made sense to me to do that. To just do 2-for-1, basically. if I'm gonna get it dirty, I may as well, right? There's stuff up in the corner. Look at that. I think I can wipe that off. I don't know what I did. Yeah. Yeah, there's stuff up in the corner. I'll take a Clorox wipe and see what I can do there. If not, then I'll end up just antiquing the edges. Look at that. Look how sharp that is. This is, okay, so this is just a Chocator tray. I'm going to take my transfer and lay it onto the backer. And it did fold on itself. So don't panic, guys. If this happens to you, gently peel open. Yeah, I have a mess here. It's a Hot Mess Monday. I told you it was a Hot Mess Monday, and it truly, truly is a Hot Mess Monday. Okay, Sue, where are you? Do not panic. Do not panic. Okay, so, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, laying it onto my backer sheet. Okay. I got it. I'll plop it on the floor. I'm going to get another Clorox wipe here. Smaller legs, pickerel, walleye. Oh, nice, nice. Hi, Laura. How are you? Just got home from doctor. Daughter has a rash all over her back. Oh my goodness, allergic to something. That is terrible. I am so sorry. I have lived that life. I lived that life when all of a sudden I became allergic to everything. That is not fun. Okay, I'm going to try to get this off the corner. We might end up antiquing. Okay, Clorox wipe is taking it off. Okay, so this one's just going to stay like this, and I'll put handles on it. How gorgeous is that? I love that. I absolutely love that. Okay, I'm going to just set this down here on the floor so it can dry. And we'll put handles on that. I won't put handles on it now because I need to keep doing this stuff. So let me just set this here. Let me clean this. Okay, we're going to dry this, and we're going to watercolor. Okay, so it's kind of an experiment for me. I haven't done it. I know there's some people that do watercolor all the time. That's not me. I'm just trying to get this clean. So you want to have this be completely dry before you start to watercolor. So, and we have a lot of colors here. We have a lot of colors we're going to be working with, guys. So we'll see how this goes. Oh my goodness. I know. I love this transfer too. And I do love the black and white. Big gardening weekend. Oh, nice. Nice. You're just going to do black and white, or you're going to do it like this and then color it. So I'm going to color it in. Okay, I'm still having that pain in my back. It's like I pinched a nerve. Not fun. Let's try this completely. It's not dry right in the crease. There's like a crease right there. Isn't this great? So if you're wondering where I got this, I actually won this tray from one of the chalk cons. It had a cute little kitchen sign on it, but I kept it out of my trailer. I took it to craft shows to show, and it was so hot in the trailer, it peeled off. Yeah. Okay, so when I do my watercoloring, I need to be careful that I am not making a muddy mess. Okay. I think it's really cute. It's a really cute tray. Let me go out a little bit so you can see better. All right, so let's start. Let's just start at the top and go down. So let's mix up some blues. I actually got 2 blues. I don't know if I want to use retro or not, but I definitely want to use this. This is our Ocean Mist, and then I thought just a little bit of retro would be like kind of cute. So what you do, guys, you're gonna mix it. You're gonna add water. So add water. You want it watered down. And then you can stir it with your stir stick and get it so that it's all watery. This one's going to take a little bit of time, guys. Hopefully the puppies are going to be good. Hopefully they will continue being good. I don't hear them right now. They're being good so far. Okay, so Ocean Mist I'm going to use for my thing. You don't want lumps in here. You want it to be nice and smooth. You want nice and smooth watercolor. Okay, so if you have to add some more water to it, you can. And I might need to just stir this. I don't know if I'm going to use that retro. I don't know. I might just put a splash of it here and there. And I might have to get out some white for the clouds. I might. Okay, went to Hobby Lobby. Can't even talk. Went to Hobby Lobby this weekend and snagged a bunch of surfaces for 75% off. That is awesome. I love to hear that because, you know, we should be able to get stuff at a really good discount and remake it. I love that. I love that. Okay, so I'm gonna do this up here with my sky color, and I'm just gonna try to do that as quickly as I can and get all my colors blended in and make it look like a sky. All right, so I don't know, maybe this is trees in the background. It might be. Don't worry about going onto the trees because guess what? We're gonna line that back up. Hopefully, we might need help. And we're going to re-chalk. We have to re-chalk it. So remember, we're watercoloring the background, and then we're going to chalk over it. So don't stress if it's not perfect. We're going to get this all colored in. If you go over some of the black, that's okay because you're going to redo the black. Okay, and I want this. I'm going to use my Storm. I'm going to do the Silo in Storm. Can you guys see? So I did water it down. I'm going to add a little bit of my, just a touch of the retro in there and see what, oh, that's a pretty color. So that looks really good. I'm adding a little bit of retro in there just to get a little bit different color. I am not an oil painter. I used to be. When I was a child, I was one of those weirdos that like to sit and oil paint. And every Saturday morning with Bob Ross, down in my parents' basement, I would paint, and I did fabulous stuff back then. At least I thought it was for my age. For my age, it was pretty good. my parents probably still have it tucked away. They've kept everything. So when I was in junior high, I did a lot of clay, like the stuff that you put into that you mold and you make into a sculpture. I did a lot of that when I was in junior high, and I did a golden retriever because at one point I had a golden retriever that I had to give up, and so I made a golden retriever bust basically, and But painted it beautiful colors. My dad had that forever on his desk. He had it forever. It's so funny. He was so proud of me. Okay, I'm gonna get right up to the edge. Okay, so this is Ocean Mist, and I just threw in a little bit of retro in there just to give it a little bit different color. Gonna go right to the edge here. And now I'm gonna kind of just get some other colors, like the blues mixed in there. And I'm going to do the silo next. We'll do the silo next. And the barn's going to be fabulous. But the silo I'm going to do with Storm. Does that make sense? And to use Storm. Is that what you would use? You had your son's prom. Had the biggest prom in the country here. What? After we had the prom at school, all the schools go to the post-prom party with all the schools in the county. Oh, how fun! How fun is that? Oh my gosh, that's really neat. I don't know if you would do that here because the schools, some of them are not nice to each other. There's always the competition. Wow, that is great that they did that. That is really fun. Okay, so there's that. Can you see it? I'm fine with the colors. I'm gonna just I'm gonna put a little bit of retro here and there. Just kind of quickly. And then I think I'm gonna I like this brush. I'm loving this brush. So I'm gonna just grab a Clorox wipe and I'm gonna wipe this brush and I'm gonna use it for my Storm or my silo. Okay. All right. Yay. It's working. It's working so far. Okay, so, and if you want to go back and add in clouds and stuff, you can, but I'll wait. So I'm going to move all this up here, and we're going to do the silo. So the silo's next. I'm going to use Storm. So I'm just going to take another color tray. I think I have a bunch more of these, hopefully, because it looks like I'm going to need more. Okay, so Storm, I don't need a ton. You really don't. You don't need a ton of it. And then some water. Okay, and then stir. Let me just scooch this up. Stir, stir, stir to get your watercolor. I'm just going to do one at a time because I'm not going to get all of them prepared ahead of time because they start to dry out because they're chalk paste. I got a frog in my throat. Sorry. Got some froggy. Oh my goodness, guys. I always try to do too much. I have a lot of cleanup to do in my shop before Tara gets here. Clean up on aisle 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah. My shop is a mess. And I don't like it to be that way. But it's been a busy weekend. Okay, so gray. I think most silos are gray. In my opinion, the ones that I see, they're like metal, right? They're metallic, but gray, storm gray will work. And this angle brush is really nice because I can do a big area. I didn't want to do just tiny brushes. So I'm just going to fill that in. If you want to shade, you can. I'm not doing any type of shading. I am just filling in all my color. So, some people are really great at shading. I can do shading, but I don't want to. I just want to show you basic. Yep, if you search Racine County, Wisconsin prom of city. Oh, that's awesome. Since 1950. That is so cool. Hi, Jean-Nan. How are you? I'm hoping this turns out. Okay, I have 2 different colors of red. So I have one red for, I think that I want to do this for the barn. I really do. It's a deep color. This is saucy. But I have the cherry red for my rooster. So I'm wiping this again with the Clorox wipe. This brush is my friend. So I'm gonna do the barn now. So I'll do the barn. And I'm going to use Saucy. I think Saucy is going to be a good color. Don't you think? Don't you think Saucy is going to be a good red for the barn? Maybe I should add a little bit of cherry in there. Let's add a little bit of cherry in there. And then we'll see what we got. You can mix your colors, do whatever you want. Okay, I'm just going to stir it with the brush. Oh yeah, I think that's going to be perfect. It might be too rusty. I don't know. When it dries, I think it's going to be okay. I think it's going to be okay when it dries. You can use whatever color you want, honestly. What do you think, guys? You think that's too rusty? I think it's going to be fine. I think it's going to be good. We'll see. We'll see. We can always go over it. We can always go over it if we don't like it. All right, so here we go. Wish me luck. So all of it's just going to be, I think it's going to be fine. I think it's going to be fine. So I remember my daughter going to prom. Oh my goodness. We spent forever finding a dress. And I don't know what they did. They did games or what they did, but she came back and her dress was a mess. And I don't know what they had been doing. I'm not going to judge, but we spent a fortune on the dress and it could never be worn again. Because I always thought, okay, it'd be nice if you could hand that down to somebody, you know, or trade it with somebody and they could wear it and then you could wear their dress the next time. No, not even. Okay, so I don't want lines in here, so I want to make sure that it's nice and smooth. I actually like this color. So that was a mixture of saucy and cherry. I think this is going to be a perfect color when it's dry. You never know. Our challenge will be lining it back up. You probably, a helper would be great lining it back up. Okay, the next thing we'll do, we're going to color our cows in. I want my cows to be colored dune. I don't like just white cows because cows aren't just white. When I do my cows, I usually will do like a light buttermilk for my cows. So we're going to do dune. So they have a different color than just the background color. Okay. And then we'll start doing the grass. And we have some little bales of hay. So I did get out colors for that. Okay, there's my barn. Use saucy. Yeah, use saucy all the time. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, I'm excited to see what this looks like. I love the one that I did just with just black and white. So that I just have to find some other handles. That was one of the ones I had it leaning up against the wall because the handles were defective. So I just have to open up another package. Okay, I'm just wiping this. I need to get another Clorox wipe. I'm gonna get a small brush for the cows. We'll do the cows and then we'll dry. We haven't had to dry yet. I do have some teeny tiny areas that I need to I'm gonna get a small brush here and do right up here. Some of the areas that were hard to get to. Okay, small brush there. Perfect. And then, okay, and then I need to go back over right here. Okay, guys, let's do the cows. Let's do all of the cows. Let me get a small brush, a smaller brush, and I'm going to use dune. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's dune. Yeah, dune. Okay, so we're going to mix up some dune, make our watercolor with dune. Don't need a lot. It's only taking a little bit of chalk paste. You miss our black and white. Oh, when you had a dairy farm. I love cows. They're so fun to watch. they really are fun to watch. Okay, I'm just gonna mix this. Get my color because I have this cow too. So I have all these cows here, and oh, I don't have a color out for the udder. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to grab a color for the udder because the udder is a different. The udder's an udder color. It's peachy keen. So I don't know if I have peachy keen, but I do have oh, maybe I do. I do have peachy keen. So, but peachy keen might not be the correct color. I am thinking that I need to use paint. But peachy keen might work. Do you think peachy keen might be a good color for the udder? Okay. So and this one up here actually has an udder too. So I actually need a smaller brush for those, a tiny brush. So I'm gonna use a tiny. Okay, I didn't just do that, did I? I knew that at some point I might spill. Okay, but I did. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to use a tiny brush. Use a tiny brush for these up here. And I'm just going to get this filled in. And then I think Peachy Keen would be good. So there's a lot of detail on this. There's a lot of grass. So the grass part is going to be a little bit of a challenge to just get all the grass done. We'll use the bigger brush to do that. So I'm just coloring this in. It's okay to go over the black lines. So this one has an udder also. So I want to be able to go back and do that udder with just a tiny, tiny bit. So I'm using a little small, it's called a round brush. It's just tiny. Probably a 0. I don't know. I don't know the sizing, but it's small. This one, he's laying down in the grass. So just part of him showing. All right. That's good like that. Okay, now we're going to do this big old guy over here. And then we'll dry. Okay, because we need to do the grass. And I don't want to have any messes. Yeah, I'm thinking that udder could be Peachy Keen. Okay, so it's fine to just go over those because you're going to redo that part. Okay, so you're going to lay the transfer back down, and all of this is going to be, all the details are going to show up again. Okay, so don't stress over taking a ton of time to get those little tiny areas. Go ahead and just fill it in, because you're gonna lay back down that transfer. Hopefully we'll get it laid down perfectly on there. We'll fuzz it a couple of dozen times. Okay, so there's our cow. Now let me just take a tiny bit. I think if I just I'm gonna mix some in this corner here. I'm gonna just take some of this, and I actually think I can just paint with it. Let's just do this. Let's just paint with our Peachy Keen with this tiny brush. So, hi Lori, how are you? You like the cows black and white. Beside, to me, Dune makes it look like they got peed on. Oh, I love Dune. I've always used an off-white, because when I go out to the pastures, they really don't look white to me. They look off-white. So I wanted it to be the real color, like when I see it, when I go out to the pasture. But I don't know. Cows never looked white and black. They always looked off-white to me. Okay, I need to be careful back here. So I don't dump things off the back. Okay. All right, we got that. Let me wash my small brush. Oh, maybe we should do the green on the John Deere tractor. Maybe we should do the green, and it has yellow on the wheels, right? Has green on the base part and yellow on the wheels. So maybe we should do the tractor in our John Deere green, which is our meadow. Our meadow is our John Deere green. And then we have yellow for the wheels. I think that's the color that it usually is. Okay, so mixing that up. All right. And all right. Okay, so I think the inside is the inside of the wheels always yellow. Tell me, guys. So green on that, and then yellow on the wheels. Is that correct? I know part of it's supposed to be yellow. Help me out. But this is definitely green on here. John Deere green. But if I remember correctly, the wheel part is supposed to be yellow. Help me out. I'm going to do all of this John Deere green. And then there's going to be, of course, the grass green is going to be there. So, so there'll be 2 different greens. Yep, yellow wheel is perfect. That's what I thought. It's been a long time since I've been on a farm. I have not been on a farm in a while. And I'm just going to leave the tires that color. Okay, so let's get us some yellow. I'm trying really hard to not push that off the end. Okay, let me just wipe this. Okay. And we might end up speckling this. I think maybe speckling it will look really good too. Okay, so some yellow. I'm gonna use this yellow right here. I need to look for more trays. If I don't have enough, oh, there's some more. Okay, perfect. More trays. So the yellow I'm gonna use is my saffron. So I kind of like I think saffron's not the right color for that. I'll use the saffron for the hay, and then I'm gonna get out bumblebee for. I need bumblebee. Bumblebee is what I need for the wheels. Okay, so saffron for the hay, and then some bumblebee for the wheels. Okay, we're using a lot of colors. I'm looking for another stir stick. I'm not finding one. I'm just gonna grab some. We'll just grab some bumblebee, and just do like a little bit right here. I don't need very much. And then I can kind of mix it with the saffron for the hay. Hey, there's hay. You should use your barn red for the rooster. Oh, that might. Yeah, I could. I was going to use the other color, but yeah, I could use the barn red for the rooster for sure. For sure. Okay, so here's my yellow. I'm using bumblebee. We're going to use that for the wheels. Okay, so our biggest challenge is just going to be filling in all that grass area. But I'm going to, okay, so just the wheels, Darlene, not the tire. Just the wheels. If I could turn this upside down, I would definitely do that, because for me, turning my project so I can get a nice sharp line there would be perfect. Okay, you don't want to muddy it out, so don't work it. Just do it, get it done. Let it sit. If you need to go back over it, you can. Is anything else supposed to be yellow on there? Did I mess anything up? Okay, that's yellow. Okay, now I'm going to do the hay. Hey, there's hay. Hay. I have some saffron right here. So saffron's a perfect color for hay. And I could do the rooster with the red. And then we just have all the grass to do. So lots and lots of grass. Okay. Hey, there's hay. My kids are always fun. They would always say that. Hey. You're like, hey, what? There's hay. I remember the last time that we went to the desert and took my mama. So my mom doesn't go in the dune buggy or anything like that, but we went to the desert, and it's down in the farming country. You know, there's all these farms, and there's tons of hay. They grow probably hay for everything, and for everyone, hay everywhere. She'll go, they must have a lot of cows. Yeah, I think the tractor is going to be perfect like that. Okay, let's dry this, and then let's do all of our grass. Okay, and then we'll lay our transfer back down. So our grass, we might even get out another color. I have, what color do I have? That color. I have this color for my grass. What color is it? It is moss. Okay, so I might grab another green for grass. What other green should I do if I have? Oh, you know what? Let's grab wild lime and just have that here also. So we have two different grass colors. And let's try this. Oh no, I have to do the rooster. Sorry guys. Hold please. Let me do the rooster. Okay, I can use the same color. My colors are still here. I can use my same colors, and we'll just do the rooster, and then the legs need to be my my color from the hay. Okay, so my rooster. So I'm just coloring it, and then we'll go back in and we'll do the black lines over it. Okay. All right, so I went a little bit out, but I'll try to fix that. I'll try to fix that when I do my grass. Okay, Let me go in a little bit closer for you guys on that. Okay, there you go. That might be better. Okay, I'm going to get a little bit of my saffron for the legs. And then let's dry. You can't really get the beak. The beak is tiny. So I did go out of the lines with that, but oh well. Okay, let's dry. This is looking so cute. We have lots of grass to do though. And you know what? I have a little area that I need to do on this side of the silo. So I'm going to do that while I'm drying. I didn't go all the way up. Okay. All right. So dry it all. And then we'll do all the grass. And we'll try to just get a variety of green in there. And okay, a lot of John Deere tractors around. Yes, yes. I'm sure there are. I didn't grow up on a farm, but I live right next to them. So I do know the colors and the combines. The combines definitely going down the road. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, so let's do this. Let's get some green. This we're gonna mix this color. That's like too light green. Okay, I am really worried that I'm going to knock these over. I don't need these anymore. I'm gonna stack them. I'm so worried I'm gonna push it and they're gonna go off the other side. Okay, but I want to push this up so I can make some green and get a couple of green colors going. So I'm gonna need a lot. I'm going to need a lot. And then I'm going to put a little bit of that in with this other one. Can I borrow a stir stick? Let me just wipe this off. I think it's going to look really good when I do all the details again. So you go back in, you do all your details a second time. So you go back over the lines. So right now, the lines are really blurred out. So right now, you look at it and you go, oh, it looks really bad. This green looks like pee when I just put water on it. It's like, oh, somebody peed on the grass. That would be my dogs probably. Yeah, would be my dogs. So I started getting the grass thing again. So we don't have any grass at our house because of xeriscaping, which if you know what that means, it basically means that water prices got so high here that they encourage people to not have grass like in their backyards. Well, we don't have grass in our front yard either. So we don't have any grass for the dogs to go potty on. And we buy a little square of grass. It's so expensive. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that we pay that. Okay, so I just wanted to have two different colors. This one kind of looks like puke. We have one that looks like pee and one that looks like puke. Okay. We're going to accomplish this. Okay, so the main color is this. Main color is that. And we'll see how that goes. I actually need to water it down even more. It's still too thick. I want it to be a really transparent color. I'll start at the bottom, okay? And we'll just start putting it on. Okay, I need to have a big brush like this. I wish I had one even bigger. I don't, though. I don't think I do. We're just going to start at the bottom. I don't like that color. That is not a good color. How did this color turn into that? That is not a good color. It looks yellow. Look at that. Okay. That is so weird. That is the weirdest thing. It did not turn out to be the right color. So I'm kind of mixing some color in there. I was looking at it going, that is not the right color. I'm going to have to mix some other greens in with that. That's really crazy. Okay, so this color is probably better. Yeah, this color actually is better. Isn't that funny? I'm like, wait a second, that is not. I'm going to be mixing colors, guys. We're going to be doing a variety of greens. because that first color looked like somebody peed on it. And I know that the grass is there for the cows to pee on it. I know that. And I am going to have some touch up on the sides. So I painted this with white. I'm going to go back and I will be touching it up, and that will be fine. Okay, so I'm just going to keep going back and forth and get my colors in here. But I don't want this to be so close to John Deere green. I want it to be a lighter green. Okay, so I'm going to get some more of my lighter green in here, because I want that green tractor to stand out. So that's why I was trying to get a different color green. Oh, Maggie's having a bad day. Oh, I'm sorry. Amy, this surface was one that I won a sign at ChalkCon a couple years ago, and the sign kind of just died on me. It started peeling. Okay, I'm not going to go right up close. I'm sorry Maggie's having a hard day, Karen. That's such a struggle. You're such a blessing to her, though. I tell you. Not everybody can do what you do. Not everybody. Okay, let me get a little more of this color in here. We're just kind of going back and forth on colors and water. Okay, that's a good color. That's a good color in there. I have a lot to color though, guys. I'm kind of loving the one that is just all black and white. What about you guys? Are you loving the one that's black and white? Because I tell you, it's so much easier to just do the black and white. Yeah, it definitely is. Okay. So I need a lot of this, but I need to be really careful around my animals. So I'm going to get my little outline, but I don't want there to be lines. So I'm trying really hard. I might have to turn my surface. I'm going to go back in and I'll probably put in some blades of grass. But for right now, I'm just going to get the base color in there. And then I can go back in. I can color over the fence. That will be fine. Let me get right down by my rooster. Might have to use a smaller brush. I know I'm not really loving the green, but I think it's going to be fine in the end, because I'll blend some other colors in there. I might even sponge some colors. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should get my sponge brush out and sponge some colors in there. What do you think? Should I use the little sponge thing and pounce some colors in there? I am not sure. But this is the most tedious part, is the background. So I suppose you could paint the whole background before. I suppose you could. This is the part I was kind of dreading. Was, okay, this is going to be dead air time, basically. Yeah. But it's okay. It's all right. We're a-okay. We're just going to blend our colors together. Gonna add some colors in here, blend it together. When it dries, we might have to go back over it. But I think, guys, it's gonna be fine when it's all done. And I really think I want to speckle this with black. I want it to be kind of rustic. Okay, gonna carefully go around here, and I wanted this to be a different green, because I want the John Deere green to really pop. So I definitely wanted the grass part to be different, but it's kind of looking like an icky grass color. But you know what, guys? I can go back and I can add other stuff to it. So this is my base color for my grass. I'm kind of think I need to pounce. You could have left it like a winter scene. I could have, yeah. But for here, that doesn't work for my area because I don't get snow here. So, yeah, if you could do all your green first, you could definitely do all your green, figure out where your green is and do all that first. Let me get some meadow in there. Feel like I need to get some other green in there. Okay, I'm going to go all the way up to here and pull. It'll be fine in the end. I can make it be rustic. I can sand it. I can do a lot of stuff to it. It's not a failure at all yet. Not yet. We're just gonna work it, and you don't want to work it too much. You know, I'm just kind of dipping in my colors. Hopefully I don't mess up my colors. I'm gonna add some other green over here. The great thing about this is that this is watercolor and you can layer it. Okay, so you don't have to just have one color. You can go back over it and you can add other colors. Ooh, that's a lot of green right in there. That was not what I really wanted to do right there. But you can go back over it. So that's the thing, is that you can do as much or as little. If I get this all done and I'm not happy with it, I can keep working it. I can keep on working until I get it where I want it to be. And we're getting there. I don't know what the black is. I think that might be trees or a mountain or something. So the black is just the divider. It's probably a tree line. A lot of farms have trees around them to help protect the wind. Okay, we're getting there. I'm going to pull out a smaller brush to do around my little cows and just get around them so that I don't have to worry about that part. And let's get a little bit of the other green in there. So what's your guys' week look like? I have a pretty busy week. I'm starting billing again. I got to get that all done early. I got behind last time. You know, sometimes things just come up. Oh, I had so many new jobs and I had so many personal things. Sophie having the puppies, just a lot of stuff in my life. So things were kind of delayed. So I want to make sure that my billing is not delayed this time, that I get everything done ahead of time. Yeah, for month-end billing. Yeah, I'm already thinking about it. When you're a bookkeeper, you really have to think ahead. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, I'm almost there on this side. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of blend colors. I like it. You know, I think it's great to have all these different colors in here. But I am kind of thinking I want to pounce some colors in there. I don't know why. I want to get out my brush. I want to get out my little stencil brush and the one that you can pounce colors. But that might totally ruin it. Okay, so I need to do all the tiny stuff around this cow and around my hay. I think it will be fine. Hi Cindy, how are you? Yeah, this, you know, I don't worry about it. Someone will love it. I'll take this to my craft show. Somebody will love it. They always do. They always think, oh, that'll be perfect in my kitchen. Yep. Okay, let me get all this. A little of that, a little of this. And we're almost done. Get a little bit more of my green in there. And that probably should be black right in there. You know, I think I'll do that. So I'll continue that black over to the side. I'll just grab my black chalk paste and I'll just do that. That probably would be better. Definitely don't want any lines in there. I can put some strokes like grass strokes. I can get my tiny brush and do that. And go around the hay, and then around my little barn. I have a little thing of hay right here. My challenge will be getting this line back up. But it will be fine. It always works out. Okay, so I'm gonna dry that, and I'm gonna do my black really close to that. Okay. So let's try to see what it's gonna look like, because you know, once you dry it, it kind of looks a little different. Okay, I'm trying to get right up next to my rooster. I'm kind of thinking that I want to do some pouncing a little bit. Just to kind of blend things in a little bit. That's what I'm thinking. Do you think you could paint the green before? Yes, I do. I absolutely think you could paint the green before. I should have. Pouncing would be nice to give it some texture. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Let me dry this first, though. And then I'm going to do the black up there with black. Yeah, I think just kind of pouncing it. Now that I have all of my areas, and I'm going to do really close to my rooster here. Okay. But I want to do the black across so it's all the way to the side. So I'm going to do that. And I feel like I need to do a little more blue. What time is it? It's almost 8. Okay. Let me see here. Let me do a little bit more blue right up at the top. I have, you know what? I have some cleanup here to do. Definitely some cleanup. I've got paint on here. I have green paint. I have paint on the sides too. But I'll just get my white. I'll get a fine brush. I didn't think I was going to make that big of a mess, guys, but I did. I did. Okay, I'm going to need to get a little bit of blue and go right up here along this line. I really shouldn't have worried about getting so close there. Because that's all going to be covered. Okay, so let me just get a little bit more over here. And then I'm going to do black. So I need to continue that black to the edge. So let me just grab some black. Where's the brush to do that? Oh, this might be a good pounce brush. Look at that. I think I'll use that. Okay, so let me just grab some black from here, and I'm just going to directly paint onto there. I'm just going to do it to the edge. Like that. So that way it goes all the way to the edge. It's one continuous line. When I re-chalk that, it's going to stop right there, but that's okay. Okay, there's that. Okay, yeah, I think I can pounce with this. So I think what I want to do is I want to get some of my meadow, and let's just try this. Let's just try. See what it's going to do like with this. Just here and there. That probably is not the best brush to do, but it's giving it a little bit of texture here and there. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like that. I like just having a little bit of extra color here and there. So I'm just grabbing a little bit of meadow and then getting off most of it, and then just kind of pouncing here and there. Being careful. All right. Okay, I think I'm ready to dry completely and then lay my transfer back down and finish this, guys. I think I am. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. I like that, guys. That was a great suggestion. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So I'm like, stop, stop. I feel like I need to color in the tractor a second time. I'm gonna color in the tractor. I feel like it needs to be more. So it's not green enough for me. So I'm just gonna color. I'm gonna color in more. I want it to really stand out. So I'm using I'm doing it kind of more solid instead of a watercolor. I'm wanting it to be really solid. And then we'll dry and we will do our details. So what you do is you just lay that transfer back down right over the top of it. Okay, yeah, I think that's going to be better. Okay, you can definitely tell that is a John Deere tractor. All right, what do you think? Yeah, pouncing with the different colors will look like flower patches. Yes, yes, it actually looks really good. So I'm wondering if I need to do a little bit of another color in there. Maybe I need to do a little bit of the other color to just pounce some of that in there. Oh yeah. Okay, let me just do that really quick. So I'm using the other color to get a little bit of that in there. This is not a pouncing brush, but it's working. It's working, guys. Okay. I think I'm loving it. I am loving this. Okay, it is time to move all of our brushes and all of our trays. Hopefully. I have a lot to clean up. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this. Let me wipe that. Let's dry completely. Then we'll lay. We have a second transfer. You would just need to wash your transfer. I don't have the luxury to walk out and wash it, so I think this is going to be great. What I do see here, there is a hair in here. Hello, Darlene. How did you do that? One of my hairs fell into there. I think I got it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be great. Now, here you go, guys. I think I need to pounce. Should I do some clouds? I'm kind of feeling like I need some clouds really quick. Let me grab my white, and I'm going to actually grab my pouncing brush, and let's do some white trees. White clouds. Hello, Darlene. Let's do some clouds up there. Okay, so it's too much blue. All right, so I have my little brush. So I'm gonna try to do some clouds. Yeah, that's working. Okay, so this is just a little round brush. I'm just grabbing some of this. I'm gonna do a few clouds here and there. How about a larger cloud here? All right. Okay. I think we're good. Okay. Perfect. All right. Let's dry. Let's dry, and then let's lay our transfer back down. You got to make sure it's completely dry, guys. Do not do it on a surface that's not 100% dry, because you will have a failure. I'm glad I did this. I wasn't really feeling like doing it on a Monday, and that hair is still hanging out there. Let me just grab that hair. I'm adding my DNA. What the heck? It's being a pain in the butt. Okay. I think this is going to be great. I can't wait to see the final. Okay. Come on. It's like right there. I think it's a couple of hairs. Yeah. I'm contributing to my DNA. Okay, you do not want it to bubble up like that. So hopefully I didn't mess that up. I'm going to fuzz my transfer several times. It started, that's, my red started to bubble up. Okay, everything feels nice and dry. I'm going to fuzz my transfer. We're going to lay it back down and get all of our detail back. Okay, so I know some people are looking at going, I can't, I can't believe she went over all the things. Yes, because we're going to put them back. Okay, so we're going to fuzz this transfer. So I usually just fold it down and do half. I wish we had a fuzzing cloth that was large enough to do this entire thing. We've talked to them. They just haven't done it yet. A lot of times they'll get right on stuff when we need it, but that's one thing that we have needed from the very beginning, a larger size fuzzing cloth. Let me just flip this over. I'm going to fuzz it a couple of times. I'm fuzzing the wrong side. Oops. Fuzz on the other side, the side that is the towel side. I think it's going to be really cute. I love it. Can't wait. Cannot wait to see this all done. Okay. All right. Now I got to tickle. My nose is tickling. All right, here we go. I'm gonna fold it and do the other side. I'm just fuzzing it so it doesn't peel up all of my work that I just did. I would be really sad. I would be really super sad if it peeled it up. Yeah, went to a lot of work. It's pretty sticky. So my transfer is pretty sticky. And you can stick it to your t-shirt too. All right, so we definitely want to make sure that our corners are folded under to make it easy to peel that up. Okay, so when it's time, it'll peel up easily. I'm not so happy about, it might just be a bump underneath. The barn is a little bumpy there. It might actually be the paint underneath. Okay, I'm gonna take this off and let's get this lined up. So you want it to be lined up the best that you can get it. So I'm working on my tractor. I'm working on the bottom here, trying to get my angle right. Come on. I don't want it to stick yet. Okay, I'm going to stick it to my shirt and get a little more sticky. It's super sticky. Get a little more fuzz. I'm sorry, not a little more sticky. Get a little more fuzz on it. It is super duper sticky. And I need to be able to lay this down. And here we go. We have more hairs in there. Oh my goodness. All right. Let me see if I can get that hair off of there. Hello. Hello. I'm like shedding like crazy. That's why I usually don't do it on my t-shirt. Because of that issue. Okay. Anybody else shed like that? I'm like, there are 3 hairs on here. That is gross. That is really gross, guys. Okay, don't use your t-shirt if you shed. Okay, let me try again. Let's try to get this line back up. Okay, sometimes pulling it down is the key. Getting it lined right back up. I'm working on the fence line. I decided, you know what? The fence line is probably where I need to work. If I get the fence line lined up, then I should be good to go. All of it should line up. Okay. Don't breathe. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. So now I just got to do everything in black again. Okay, and I'm going to do the bottom part, the Keeping It Rural. Should I do that in black or in red? What color do you think? I think I should do all this in black. Okay, so even if it's like slightly off, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Okay, so I'm going to take there's my squeegee. I'm going to plop some of this down. And guys, it's going to be fabulous. I just know it. I just know it. It's going to be fabulous. Okay, if you can butter toast, you can do this. So yeah, it was a little tricky with doing all the other stuff. It's okay though. One step at a time. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. How do you do a big project? One step at a time. Okay? Don't ever stress out over it. Just work on it one piece at a time, and it will all be fine. I promise. You just don't sweat the small stuff, and it is all small stuff. I need to find that book again. I used to have that book in my nightstand because there were times when I didn't even want to get out of bed, and I just grabbed that book and I'd read a couple of chapters in it, and I was like, okay, I can face the world again. Yeah, my dad got me that book when my kids were little because I used to stress over everything. I used to. And that helped a lot. Don't sweat the small stuff, guys. And it is all small stuff. Okay, I'm hoping that it doesn't peel up any of the stuff. If it does, we're just going to make it rustic. We'll make our lemonade. Okay. Check your fingers and your toes. Okay, we're going to just start peeling. And hopefully we're going to be okay. It's looking good so far. It's peeling up a tiny bit of the background. But, guys, and I have a tiny touch up right there on the barn. I'm okay with that. Look at this. This is fabulous. Oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, I have a teeny bit of touch up, and I will just use my, I'll use my stylus. Okay, so I'm at the point where I just need to get this out of here. Oh my goodness, look at that. Will you look at that? It looks fabulous. Okay, this transfer, I'm going to plop it onto the backer sheet. And then it's going down on the floor with the other one. Your hair is on everything. And my cows look great. So my cows, I think they look fabulous. I just need to touch that up. There's a little tiny bit. Remember I told you that it was lifting? Okay, so I'm going to find my little thing here. And I'm going to grab a stylus. And I'm just going to touch it. I'm just going to touch it up. I don't think I want to speckle, guys. I changed my mind. I am not speckling. Yeah, it peeled it up where I told you guys that it looked like it bubbled up. That is the only area. Everything else looks absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I've got a lot of brushes a lot of cleanup, but it's worth it. It is worth it. Let's dry this puppy so that I don't touch it. You know, there is a little area here that came up. So all I'm going to do, I'm just going to, I'm going to just do the black with the stylus. Don't sweat the small stuff, but there's just, yeah, that's the only thing. Anything else? Nope, looks good. It looks fabulous. Guys, my green right here, maybe a little bit of my green right here. Yeah, that's it. A little bit up here that came off. Just a little bit. It's not bad at all, guys. I thought that it might peel it up in some areas. I'm okay with that. I think it looks fabulous. And then my yellow was a little bit out of the line. Sometimes it was hard to tell. Okay, what do you guys think? I think it looks so pretty. Okay, I am going to go back. I'll have to do some touch up on the sides. I probably should have put blue painter's tape. So when you do yours, put blue painter's tape around so you protect it, so you're not messy like me. Let's dry this. Let's dry it. Okay. I think it looks great, guys. I'm excited. All that work, and it worked out. Yep. I think I want to seal this one when it's all done and make sure that it's protected so that if somebody actually wants to use it to put stuff on, they're not going to scratch it. All right. I'm excited. Okay, want to make sure it's completely dry. It's in the crack area, it's not all the way dry. So there's a couple of areas that are thicker that I can see. that is probably not all the way dry. I don't want to mess it up. Okay, I think we're done. And let me show you the black and white one, because some of you might have hopped on after. So I was doing the tray that is the one that is just the Chocateur one. And I just grabbed it. I was like, oh, let's do a second one. So here's this one. So I'll be putting, what will I seal it with? Just clear sealer, just clear Krylon sealer. Yeah, I think I'll just grab some Krylon sealer. So this, I'll put handles on here. This is the Chocateur one. So I'll probably seal this one too. All right, let me just turn this like here and let me push it up to me and we're done. We are done. And it's 8:09. Definitely a keeper. I know, but I'm not going to keep it. I'm going to sell it. I'm so bad. I sell most of my stuff. Yeah, I love it. I love it for sure. For sure, for sure. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for going through that with me. I think it turned out perfect. It's perfect for what I want it for. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to touch up all the little areas. All right, guys. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll have another project tomorrow for you guys. All right. Love you guys. Bye.